everybody? It's your girl, Tweety, and you're listening to the Grown and Sexy Show. Today I got a special guest, a young coming artist, young brother named K.A.R.L. Carl, what's up? What's up, boo? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Not a problem. Always willing to support the youth.
Always. The youth always need support.
Of course. Now, this is what I actually mean by Black Lives Matter. And no matter what age or whatever, if you're trying to do something positive, help that person out.
Right.
That's what I believe in.
Right. Each one teach one.
Exactly. And that's how I was taught growing up.
Right.
That was a lesson. But, Carl, hope you're not shy. We are live.
All right.
Okay.
A little bit, but we'll be all right.
Yeah, we're going to be all right. I ain't going to put too much pressure on you. But I am going to ask you some questions, because, you up kind of honest, and people need to know who you are and everything.
I get that. Let's see how I'll handle these questions.
All right. So, these questions, all right, first of all, what's the story behind K.A.R.L? Why you call yourself that man K.A.R.L?
I call myself that man K.A.R.L just because of things that I've been through myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I just had to rebrand.
Okay.
So rebranding just came into K.A.R.L. K.A.R.L became into an acronym. An acronym became kill anything that ruins legacy. K.A.R.L. So basically, I got into just rebranding myself after losing myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then trying to get back to myself. And it was just like, nah, let's rebrand instead. Let's come something brand new, something that nobody ever heard before. Or just be somebody no one ever been before.
Right. Okay. Now, you said that rebranding yourself and stuff you went through. Now, this radio show, we ain't getting into your personal life, okay? That's no. We got love and respect on this show.
Much love.
But we do got some musical personal questions. Okay?
Those are the questions I like.
Okay? No disrespect, but we're trying to get to know K.A.R.L. So, K.A.R.L, first of all, where you from? Let the people know you from.
East Coast, the Beast Coast.
Hey, yeah,
Best
yeah.
Coast.
Yeah. Best coast ever. All right. You already know I'm from the East Coast, so yeah, I gotta represent. I ain't gonna lie. You know.
Up and down, by the way.
Up and down.
We represent.
Everywhere, the whole East Coast. That's what's up. When did you start? When did you start rapping? What made you want to rap?
So I started rapping in about 7th grade. I can't tell you the age, probably like 13, 14.
Okay.
But it was just because I was listening to a lot of music around that time, a lot of rap music around that time. It was like, yo, let me try this, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then, and it just came to like, hey, I'm going to confide into someone that I was close to and see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, it was just like, I'm okay with this. I'm all right. And so then after that, I still listen to my rap music and just get a bunch of influences and just, take in a bunch of things that I can take in as much as possible for this music stuff.
Okay.
And you said why?
Yeah, why?
Why did I start rapping?
Yeah, why? What made you start rapping?
So, the reason why I started rapping was to explain myself, basically. I was being called, just to get a little personal, unemotional.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a lot of feelings, so you can't call me unemotional. And so it was just like, hey, let me find something to express myself. And not even just for anybody that's calling me unemotional, but for myself, and get whatever's on my chest out.
Right. So basically it was like kind of like venting.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this, like rapping is like therapy for you.
Right.
Okay.
Amazing. Yes, the way how you put it, therapy.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we all need a little bit of therapy. Certain things we do, our talent does become therapy to us, and that's how you get through the day. Respect that. Mad respect. Okay, so now here's the main question. The question that everybody's gonna wanna know. And you gonna say it right here for your first radio interview, bro. To you, I'm not gonna ask for a lot, but to you, when it comes to hip hop and rap, give us about 5 or 10 artists that you know that you feel is the GOAT.
5 from back then and 5 from now.
We could do that.
Okay. So let's start with the 5 artists right now. Just so y'all know who's nice out here right now.
Okay.
Lil Baby.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be playing one of Lil Baby's songs today. That's another thing. I'm sorry to cut you off, but we're gonna be doing verse battles. A couple of K.A.R.L's songs that he done created, and a couple of songs of artists that he likes to listen to. So we do got Lil Baby up here. Not gonna tell you what song, but Lil Baby up here on this list.
Oh. And so yeah, Lil Baby is the GOAT. He's man, you can't even describe him. He's just one of the best out there. He talked the real. He talked what you need to hear. And basically, if you needed some little insight, the Baby is where to go.
Okay.
Secondly, you can't leave out J.A.R.L. He's been on the roll for us this whole generation. He's been teaching us since like 07.
Yeah.
And he's still doing this. He platinum with no features. Now, J.A.R.L. from point 1 to where he's at now, he's considered one of the GOATs just because he cares about his people.
Okay.
And he speaks up for his people, not like every other artist does.
Right. Okay. And number 3?
Number 3 right now would be, he's not on the list of what you guys are listening to today, but just because how real he is and how straightforward he can talk to explain himself.
Okay, well, who is he? Because I got an idea, but you said today's music, and it's supposed to be hip hop and rap, so I'm gonna let you talk. Who is he?
Young boy, NBA, never broke again.
Okay.
You can hear the pain in his music. That makes him the realest.
Okay.
One of the realest, at least.
Okay.
What is that? That's 3?
Yeah, that's 3. Number 4?
4. Big Sean. Big Sean is a GOAT. He fits the description himself. His music speaks for himself. His music speaks for him. His music speaks into us. Just to feel him and how he comes off.
Okay.
He put the time in. From back then till now, you hear the difference. Check out what he's listening to. Oh, yeah, check out what he's listening to if you can. But check out what he's talking about, if you will.
Yes. Yeah, let's make that clear. Let's make that clear for everybody. We're not forcing nobody. We suggesting. Ain't nobody forcing nothing, okay? 5?
5, I'm just going to put myself there.
Okay, and why would you put yourself there as the GOAT?
It's because, not just because I'm ready to retire, but just because I've spoken on things that the GOATs have talked about already. I'm learning from them. Every step of the way, they're talking about things that I'm talking about already. So I cannot not consider myself as a GOAT.
Right. Okay. Now, that's deep. That's really deep.
Thank you.
I ain't never heard nobody call themselves the GOAT. That's deep. So, I'm going to move on a little bit and go on to your back in the day top 5 GOATs. This, I got to hear. Seeing your face and that deep breath, I got to sit back for a minute. Sweetie, what's up? Who they are?
Top 5 of the past. Number 1 automatically goes to Tupac.
Rest in peace. Amen. Okay.
Just like Big Sean, his music speaks for itself. It moves people.
Yes.
If you can't, well, not even if you can't say Tupac hasn't sparked your mind. It's the way he said he would.
Mm-hmm.
Too much knowledge, too much wisdom, and too much aggression for you to not hear.
Mm-hmm. Make you want to listen. Make you want to listen. I mean, it's been 20 plus years, but he's still one of the greatest.
Still moving.
Yes. I don't care what age you are. You know Tupac.
He's going to be relevant no matter what. No matter what age, no matter what's going on. He already talked on the topics.
Mm-hmm. Oh, back in the early 2000s, people was calling themselves Tupac Resurrected. I'm like, hold up.
No.
Wait a minute.
Can't do it.
Wait a minute. You can't be doing wait. Prove to me.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. I grew up on Tupac. I got Tupac collection. I'm meaning like his music, his shirts, and his sweaters. Come on.
Me Against the World.
Woo.
Now, if that can't get you through anything, then I'm just here to repeat what Tupac told me. Stick your chest out, keep your head up, and handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Because why are you still dwelling on that?
Mm-hmm.
And here's another quote that everybody should at least take in. Through every dark night, there's a bright day after that.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes.
So no matter what
I remember that.
Keep your head up. You're going to see that bright day.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why Tupac is considered one of the GOATs. If not the GOAT.
The GOAT.
DMX
Ooh.
is the next one I move on to. God rest his soul.
Yes.
Just because he needs that rest after all the work that he put on this earth for us.
Mm-hmm. That crazy, aggressive uncle. Don't do what I do. Do what I tell you to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know? That teacher, that aggressive teacher. To me, DMX is more like that teacher, like you in school.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, even though that teacher is mean as hell, but he's forcing you to do better. Mm-hmm. You hate this teacher. But guess what? That teacher helped you graduate. That teacher made sure you stayed out of trouble. Even though you hated that teacher had your best interest. To me, that's DMX. And Tupac. I can't say just him.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them. They made sure you stayed out of trouble. They wanted you to succeed.
Right.
You know?
They were so good at one point at a young age. I didn't know who was who.
Mm-hmm.
Listening to it. Because they both just spoke that positivity.
Yes.
No matter how rowdy they were, they spoke life. Living, surviving,
mm-hmm.
getting through the struggle, and how to.
Mm-hmm.
That's the big part, how to. DMX was basically, yo, if I can do it, you can too.
Exactly. Excuse me.
And his music, can't compare his music to anybody else.
No.
From gritty music to his gospel music.
Gospel music made me cry a few times. I ain't gonna lie. It made me cry a few times.
Now name another artist that does that. That can give you grittiness and then talk to you about God.
Don't worry, we'll wait. If anybody's listening, please come in. You can come in to the chat.
Yeah.
anything. I'm into the chat and let it be known. Pretty sure my number is up there. Anything, everything.
And so, just to move on from Tupac and DMX, you can't leave this man out either. Just because he taught us before anyone, no one was really listening.